Hello again, scholar. How are you doing? I hope you're not forgetting anything you've learned so far. We're only almost halfway through. Our lesson this time is about biconditional proposition. If P and Q are propositions, the compound proposition, P if and only if Q, is called a biconditional proposition and is written as P if and only if, and only if Q. The connective, P if and only if Q, is the conjunction of P if and only if Q, and its converse, Q if and only if P. The truth value of the proposition, P if and only if Q, is defined by the truth table below. Here's an example. As we can see, P is true and Q is also true. Therefore, P if and only if Q is true. Moving on to tautologies and contradiction. We define propositional form to be any sequence of symbols containing statement variables, such that when statements are substituted for every occurrence of the same variable throughout, the result is a proposition. A statement that is true for all possible values of its propositional variables is called a tautology. A proposition that is always false is called a contradiction or an absurdity, and a proposition that can be either true or false, depending on the truth values of its propositional variables, is called a contingency. For a better understanding, here are some examples. In the first example, observe that all the truth values of the compound statement are false, thus it is a contradiction or absurdity. In the second example, notice that the truth values of the statement are combinations of true and false, thus it is a contingency. And in our third example, all the truth values of the compound statement are true, thus it is a tautology. I know, there is a lot to remember. But once you get the hang of it, I'm sure you will be able to get it all done. You've already finished 4 out of 8 lessons. Keep it up. Click the link in the description to learn more. See you in our next lesson.